What's up, everybody? It's your boys Cam and T back again with another episode of the Cam and T podcast. If you like this type of content, go ahead and share on Twitter. You can go ahead and retweet this or X, whatever you want to call it. Share on to your friends. We're on iTunes, Spotify, any other place you get your podcast at. We are there. I am your co-host, Tony T. Tom West, and we also have my brother from another mother, Cam. Happy podcast day. It's not Tuesday today, but happy podcast day, brother. How you doing?
Happy pod day, man. Happy Thursday. I'm good, man. Feeling good. Ready for this one, man. You know, me and you talked about it. We ready, man. We got a lot to discuss tonight, man. So y'all buckle up. It's gonna be a good one tonight. I promise you, it's gonna be a good one tonight, man.
Yeah.
But I'm good, man. How about you?
I'm doing good, man. I'm doing pretty good. You know what I'm saying? Kind of busy week for me, but it's been good, man. I've been blessed and highly favored. And I'm in a pretty good mood. So I'm ready to get in. I've been really edging to get to this podcast really since Saturday. But I'm really ready to really like get into it tonight, bro. We got a lot. Tonight's gonna be a good show. It's gonna be a fun show. But without further ado, Cam, we're gonna go ahead and just jump into it, man. Kind of give y'all the lineup of how tonight is going to go. Clemson is 1-2. We will be spending a good time with the podcast on that. So Clemson fans, you're going to want to get here probably within the next 65 seconds because we're starting with that immediately. Next up, we're going to talk about some coaches that have been fired. Deshaun Foster has been fired from UCLA and Brent Pry has been fired from Virginia Tech. We'll talk about those two jobs and what those, two jobs could look like and who potentially could be maybe good candidates for that or whatever the case may be. Then we'll talk about the Panthers. They're 0-2 going up against the division rival in Atlanta this weekend. We'll talk about them a little bit. What happens if the teams go 0-3 at this point? We'll kind of get into that. We'll get into some more NFL stuff as well. And then Cam got us a little game towards the end that's going to be fun too as well that we're going to kind of do. So it's going to be a good show. Go ahead, get in the comment section. I see AB's already in there. He says, yo, what's up, my brother? I'm down bad right now. Y'all know what I got to say. Fire Billy Napier. Yeah, that's another loss in Florida. And they're in trouble, man. They might not win a game for another month or so. I'm not even going to hold you. But we'll get into that in a minute. You know why I'm here, Cam. Let's just rip it on off right now. Clemson loses to Georgia Tech 24-21 in Atlanta. By the way, we hadn't lost to Georgia Tech in almost a decade. We hadn't lost to Georgia Tech in 9 years. We hadn't lost. I think it was the year the game Deshaun Watson tore his ACL. That was the last time we lost to Georgia Tech, which was I think 2000 and was it?
That was
maybe hold on.
2014.
No. We haven't lost to them in 11 years because we didn't play them. Was it the COVID year that we didn't play them?
I don't know.
This was the 10th meeting. Because if we would have won this year, it would have been 10 years in a row or 10 matchups in a row. We beat Georgia. Anyway, it doesn't matter. It doesn't even matter. We lost. And we haven't lost to them in pretty much over a decade. I think the last time we lost them, like I said, was the game with Deshaun Watson tore his ACL. Clemson loses the game 24-21. And I'll kind of read off some of the stats just so y'all can get kind of a look at what the game looked like last week. If you didn't watch, Clemson lost 24-21. Cade Klubnik was absolute dog shit. 15 for 26, 207 yards, 1 touchdown, 1 interception. Adam Randall actually had a decent game. He was 15 for 81, 1 touchdown. Cade did run the ball a lot. He had 62 yards on 17 carries. Brian Westco was one of the few wide receivers that showed up. 7 catches for 126 yards and a touchdown. And defense, Ronan. We keep hearing that name, Ronan Hannafin, coming up every single week. He led the team in tackles again for the second week in a row now, I believe. And I'm going to read off Georgia Tech's stuff before I start going in. Georgia Tech didn't do anything that was crazy. Now, Haynes King did get over 100 yards rushing, but that was on 25 carries. Haynes King also had 211 yards passing. He went 20 for 28, which is really good. No touchdowns, no interceptions, though. Jamal Haynes was pretty much kept under wraps, 12 for 26. Eric Rivers made a few plays, the FIU transfer. He had 3 receptions for 72 yards. And then Cannon had 5 catches for 56 yards. All right. Got the stats out the way. let's jump into it, Cam. Let me go first here, Cam, because I've been waiting on this since freaking Saturday. I'm going to look in this camera with a Clemson shirt on. I am a Clemson fan. Y'all see it. Born and raised. And I'm tired. That's another thing I'm going to get into, too. People keep telling me, oh, you just came around in 2015. I am from Anderson, South Carolina. My whole family is Clemson fans. I was born into this. Since 1995, I've never cheered for another college football team. So I'm not a 2015er. So let me preface that before I come out. I am a Clemson fan, and I'm telling you now, this team stinks. This team stinks. There's no other way to cut the cheese, bro. This team is ass. There's no other way to go about it. Cade Klubnik sucks right now. He looks god-awful. He's reverted back to sophomore year Cade Klubnik, and honestly, he looks a little worse than sophomore year Cade Klubnik at this point. We have no run game at all. The offensive line has regressed with 5 starters coming back. TJ Parker and Peter Woods are in fucking Disneyland. I don't know where they're at. They're completely hiding. I don't know where they're at. They listen to all the hype this year, and I don't hear, especially Parker. At least Woods, I kind of see him making. Parker's in ghost land. This motherfucker has went completely rogue. I ain't seen him all year. Wade Woodass is absolutely unathletic and terrible. And the secondary has low-key been the best part of this team, and even they have been awful at times. Ashton Hampton has been god-awful. He's been terrible this year. Got burnt for like a 50-yard catch the other day ago. He's been awful. Avion Terrell made some bad mistakes the other day ago as well, I seen at the game. This team is just not good. This team is not good. This team is not a ACC championship team, I don't even think. To me, Cam, and we was talking about this in our little group chat earlier, I think Clemson's a 7-win team at best. I'm going to be honest with you. Right now, I think this is a 7-win team at best. With all the talent that came back, you're telling me this team is probably, I'm thinking this is a 7-win team at best. It's absolutely ridiculous. It's crazy. It's a slap in the face. I picked this team to be in a national champion, and not just because I'm a homer. I picked Clemson to be in a national championship this year. I really thought, like, yeah, Clemson, we're gonna be back this year. Truly, I truly thought that. No bull. I was like, oh yeah, we're going back to the championship this year. I know it. We at least what I was thinking, we was going to at least be in the Final Four. That's what I was at least expecting. For us to get a first round bye, be a top 4 team, win at least one playoff game. And I'm like, we cool. I would have been good with that. Even if we did win a national championship, I'd have been good with just one playoff win. Dude, I don't even think we're going to sniff the playoffs at this point. Georgia Tech flat out punched us in the mouth, bro. Do you want to know what Clemson's record is in the last 6 games? Do you want to know what Clemson's record is in the last 6 games, Cam? In the last 6 games, so that would include Georgia Tech, Troy, LSU, right? Texas, South Carolina. I'll say the last 5 games. We are 2-3. No, not 2-3. We're 1 hold on. No, not 2-3. I'm tripping. My bad. We're 1-4. We're 1-4 in our last 5 games, Cam. That just clicked to me. We're 1-4 in our last 5 games, right? Am I tripping?
Yeah, you forgot SMU. So we 2-4 in the last 6.
SMU. So we 2-3. My bad. Thank you for the correction. We 2-3 in the last. Would that be 6 games? Or no, that'd be 5.
So no, you're right. 2-4 in the last 6. You right.
2-4 in the last 6 games. So let me reframe that. Thank you, Cam, for keeping me honest. We are 2-4 in the last 6 games. 2-4. And we got, on paper, a top 5 talented roster. And we are 2-4 in the last 5 games. And I think we're like, are we 1-3 at home? Or some shit like that? Or like something like that. Yeah, we ain't been good at home either. And we should have lost to Troy. We should let me go back there. We should be 0-3 right now. Let's be honest.
Yeah.
If we're gonna be truly honest, we should be 0-3. Because the way we played against Troy was absolutely ridiculous. But again, 2-4 in the last 6 games is unacceptable at Clemson. I don't care who you playing. That's unacceptable, bro. 2-4 in your last 6 is unacceptable, which is going to get me into Dabo Swinney. I'm going to hold off because I want you to get your bars off just about the game, and then I got to tear a absolute rip into Dabo Swinney. I'm sick of it. I got to. So I'm going to let you go, but I'm itching to get to Dabo.
Yeah.
You know I am. I'm itching to get to Dabo. Cam, you were at the game. You actually spent your hard-earned money to go to the game, by the way. So I'll just talk about the game, and then I got to transition into Dabo. I have to. But I'm going to let you go ahead and go. Floor is yours. I got to get at him, bro. I'm sorry.
Hey, my boy, you a fool. He said,
I got to get at Dabo.
I got to rip. He said, I got to get an absolute rip in it.
I got to, bro. Go ahead and get your bars off about the game. You were actually at the game.
I was at the game, man.
Yeah.
I was at the game. I'll make it quick, bro. I ain't even gonna hold you, bro, because I want you to get your bars off too, man. The game. So I was at the game. I thought, and so shout out to our boy AJ, because the first thing I want to say, shout out to him, because I was at the game and I didn't even notice what was happening really until he sent me a clip. So the whole time while I was at the game, I was like, bro, how stupid is Clemson to not even do a QB spy on Haynes King? I thought it was so dumb. I was like, this don't even make sense. I was like, what is Tom Allen doing? Like, nobody's out there spying him? I was mistaken. AJ sent me a clip the day after the game. We was spying him. But guess who we was spying him with?
Wade fucking Woodass. I'm sorry, I just pulled my phone out my charger. Wade Woodass. Like, come on, dog. I'm sorry. My bad. Go ahead, Cam. Go ahead.
That's how bad it was. It was so bad. I was at the game and couldn't even tell that we was spying on him because he wasn't getting to him at all. That's how bad it was. Let me tell you, bro. Clemson defense, you said it best. Georgia Tech didn't do nothing special.
They didn't do anything special.
And I'm not trying to take nothing from them because that was a great win.
Absolutely.
But they put up 24 points. I think they only scored maybe 7 off of 3 turnovers, something like that. They didn't, a lot of what happened, no, they might have scored 2 off of that. I don't know. A lot of what happened came because of mistakes at Clemson University.
Yeah. Clemson
football really messed up. AB said he was wrong about Clemson because I had them going 12-0 in the regular season. Hey, you'd be surprised. A lot of teams didn't think they was going to be 1-2 right now. A lot of people didn't think they was going to be 1-2 right now. A lot of people probably would have said 2-1 at worst, would have lost to LSU, but 2-1, nah, bro. And or 1-2, nah, bro. And if you like me or T, we say 0-3 because that Troy game wasn't good enough. Clemson ain't even scored 30 yet this season, y'all. We averaging like 19 points a game. That's good for 119.
Dead last in the ACC in offense. Dead last.
And that includes Virginia Tech, by the way.
Stanford. That includes like Wake Forest. Like we're dead ass last. I think we're like
119
in the country.
In scoring.
Yep.
In offense. That's bad, bro. That is bad. Look, man, I'm gonna let you go about Dabo, but it's just I was at the game, y'all, and a lot of Tech fans didn't even really understand what was going on with Clemson, man. They was just like, bro, it was so bad. It was a dude behind me. I think I told you this, T. I told my mom. I was like, dude was so funky and musty and whatnot. I mean, he stunk, bro. He was foul. And he just kept saying cold stout. That's how bad it was, bro. So I had to hear somebody say somebody who sucked while smelling this person stinking and watching a product on the field that was just stinking. It was awful, man.
Yeah,
it was awful. Tex fans are hospitable. They're good. They're good people. I mean, it's down here in Atlanta, so they good folks. But the game itself, man, I was embarrassed, to be honest with you. You know what I mean? I mean, Clemson fans, we travel fairly well, to be honest with you, at least in the Southeast. And just being out there with a whole bunch of Clemson fans, a whole bunch of Tech fans, and they was looking at me sick. They was tapping me on the shoulder like, hey, man, it's going to be all right, bro. Like they was like, we still Georgia Tech. We probably gonna find a way to lose this game. And I said to them, I said, look, bro, I've been watching this for weeks.
Yep.
I've been watching this for weeks. Watching this going back to last year. Really been watching this for years. But I've been watching this same type of product happen for the last year. We can't, you say it best, bro. You can't, Clemson's not beating the team with a post right now. They're not beating the team with a post. We squeaked by. We shouldn't have been. People forget we shouldn't have been in the ACC championship game last year.
We shouldn't.
We shouldn't have won the ACC championship game last year. You know what I'm saying? And then we played fairly well against Texas, but we still lost by 2 touchdowns. So it's like we go into a home game this year against LSU. Didn't look good there on offense, at least. We play against Troy. Looked awful on both sides of the ball in the first half against an opponent like Troy. And then you still couldn't put up, 30 in the second half or whatever it was, right? And then you go into Georgia Tech. We thought it was going to be a closer game. We thought it was going to be a good game. Both me and you thought that Georgia Tech was going to be a good team this year. But you still went out there and stunk it up. You know what I'm saying? I mean, you had a chance to really go up ahead early in the second half, but then Cade, or was it the fourth quarter when Cade threw that interception?
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And the dude returned it. It was just a lot is going on with this Clemson team that just really, I don't know how it's going to be turned around, man, because your quarterback is supposed to be your best player on the team, really, and he's stinking it up.
Yeah.
And he's really been an absolute letdown this year. You got, like you said, Tamarion Parker need to be on a milk carton in a Walmart. Where are you? You know what I'm saying? Have you seen this person? Because he's missing. I mean, you got Peter Woods is getting double teamed, but at the same time, he ain't finishing. You know what I'm saying? I mean, all of Clemson's best players are either transfers or converted players, converted wide receivers that are playing different positions right now. And it's a shame because all of these guys are supposed to be seniors and juniors and high-level leaders, and they haven't done anything this year. And it's really a shame. And I want to say one more thing before I let you go.
Yep.
I seen what Cade said about Ronan Hannafin dropping an interception. And that's almost like, bro, you have no room to talk. You really have no room to talk. This man leads the team in tackles. He leads the team in interceptions. He leads the team. He's second on the team in forced fumbles. He leads the team in pass deflections. And you talking about him dropping 1 interception. And you're playing like statistically like one of the worst quarterbacks in the country right now. At least at your age, as a senior, you probably playing some of the worst football among returning seniors. And you absolutely are. I don't care what they're talking about, Arch Manning. You're the most disciplined player in the country right now, in my opinion. Because you was like second preseason favorite for the Heisman. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? They were saying your name might be a number 1 overall pick. And you playing like this, and you talking about somebody who new to the position and still playing well, man. Let's stop it, man. This is the problem with the Clemson team, man. They doing a whole lot of talking, bro.
That's all they did this offseason too. They ain't did nothing else.
They doing a whole lot of talking, but the product ain't transferring on the field. They got to understand this ain't preseason, man. You got to go perform now. This isn't the NFL where if you lose 7 games, you still got a shot to win the Super Bowl. No. This is college football. You lose 2 or 3, you lose 3 games, your season is over.
Yep.
It's a new era of college football now. So 3, you might still get a chance. But you lose 3 or more, your season is effectively dead in the water, bro. Clemson defied every single odd last year. They were the only team in college football playoff history to lose the first game of the season and still make it. They're the only team that barely squeezed into the ACC championship, into their conference championship game. They're the only team that got in there based off of another team's performance. They're the only team that barely won a conference championship game and made it to the playoffs.
Yep.
So all of this talking and all of this yapping, y'all barely making it, bro. Y'all barely doing anything. Your 1 win this year is against a non-P4 opponent. And in the last against, and see, you said 2-4 in the last 6 games. Out of the last, they haven't beat a Power 4 opponent outside of SMU. They ain't beat one since like October of last year. Because they lost to Louisville at home. I don't know when the last one. Actually, Pitt. Pitt was the last team.
And they had a backup quarterback, so don't even count that shit.
And we had to come, and K had
we had to barely scrape out of that one and get
had to barely. That was the last P14 that we beat outside of SMU, man. That's how bad it is. And see, a lot of people not paying attention to that aspect of things. A lot of people were looking at what we were returning. I was too. And I thought, okay, we're going to be good this year. Everybody thought that. And you should. You know what I'm saying? They looked at the Texas game and said, man, Cade lit it up, even though, you know, they got beat. They played admirably, right? Outside of everybody in that first round, Clemson played admirably. Everybody else got took to the woodshed.
Yeah.
But look at where we are now. Look at where we are now. It's not good right now. All right. Go ahead. I'm gonna let you go. Go ahead.
First off, I forgot about K making that club. I said something about it yesterday on Twitter. K, for one, y'all retweet out. If you're on Twitter, retweet out the stream. Go ahead and do that for me right now, because it's about to get real vicious. Because allegedly, Dabo watches what people are saying and what people are saying about him and his program. So I'm going to jump in that in a few minutes. But, so go ahead and retweet this out. But also, as well, I want to get on what you just said about Cade Klubnik. Cade, you see this mic? Can y'all hear me? Y'all can hear me clear, right? Cade Klubnik, you shouldn't be speaking about anybody's performance right now. Nobody's. I don't care if it's a joke or not. You know how Nicki Minaj says broke people should never laugh? Yeah, Cade, sorry ass quarterback should never talk. Right, like right now you are playing like one of the worst Power 4 quarterbacks in the country. Shut up. I don't care if you're joking. Shut up. Don't say nothing right now, because your play is not backing it up either. So let me get that off the bar first. We've only had 5 players on this team play well this whole season. I'll name them. Ronan Hannafin, Sammy Brown, the punter. I think his name's Jonathan Smith or something. He's been tremendous. Bryant Wesco.
Yep.
Maybe Avion Terrell. That's about it. Everybody, and Ricardo Jones has shown some flashes.
Will help.
Will help. Yeah, that white boy. All right. Will help too. I'll add him in there too. Yeah, he been good. Help. Besides that, ain't nobody really showed me nothing. I'm going to be honest with you. I just named off 7 players that did something positive this year. That's a damn shame, bro. Now, let me get into Dabo Christopher fucking Sweeney. I'm on your ass. Let me put this mic down. First and foremost, I am so sick of this narcissistic douchebag. Every time he gets held accountable, he gets up here and does this, oh, well, I'll just leave and I'll just... Dude, shut up. Shut up. Stop doing the guilt trip shit. It's like, it's almost like when you come to your girl and say, hey, baby, I think you could do this a little better. Oh, so I'm a terrible girlfriend? Oh, I'm just horrible? Oh, then you should just leave. It's the same thing. What Dabo Sweeney is doing to his fan base is absolutely rage baiting. Dude, we know what you have accomplished. We understand that. We understand what you've accomplished. Nobody's knocking you for that. Nobody is saying you haven't accomplished anything. What we are asking for is, how do we get back? What are the solutions to work our way back? That's what we're asking. We're not saying you can't do it, but have we seen in the last 5 years? We have not. Since NIL has kicked in 2020, 2021, have we seen Clemson be really elite? No, we have not. And Dabo gets up here and tries to rage bait the fan base, and some of you dumbass people fall for it. And he's right. We would be nowhere without Dabo. I've been a Clemson fan before Dabo. I'll be one after. Buddy, stop threatening me with a good time. If you want to leave, do that. Stop rage baiting fans saying, oh, well, look what I've done for you. This is a what have you done for me lately league, bro. Shut the fuck up. Like, seriously, Dabo, stop playing dumb. You don't get paid $11.5 million to be 1-2 on September the 18th. You don't get paid no $11 million to be 1-2. I don't give a fuck if you see this. You do not get paid $11.5 million to raise young men. If that's the case, give my father $11 million right now. He's done a tremendous job with his son. He's done a tremendous job with his daughters. All of us got master's degrees. So my dad, if raising man, Dabo, when you look in this fucking camera, because you watched the podcast, I done been told you mad about what I said on Twitter. I've been told that. I was going to keep that offline, but we're going to bring it here since we're here. Dabo Sweeney, I hope you're watching this. You don't get paid $11 million to raise kids, dude. You don't get paid $11 million for that, brother. I'm sorry. You don't. You don't. You get paid $11.5 million to win fucking games, which you used to do. So don't get mad when the standard has been set by you, by the way. You were the motherfucker that just came out here 2 months ago and said, yeah, man, this team need to go 16-0. You said that. We didn't. You did. You got up here and said every person in the graduating class for the last 10 years has won some type of championship. You've got up here and said that, not us. You. So now, when the fans want to hold you accountable and say, hey, man, you're 1-2 right now, and it's not even September the 18th. You're 1-2. What's up, brother? Why are we seeing this regression? Now, all of a sudden, we the villain. We the villain because we asking, what's up, Dabo? Where's the improvement? You're not going to continue gaslighting me and throwing your success. Every time he's done this the last couple years when anybody questions him, it's narcissistic, bro. I'm going to be honest. I don't start to think Dabo's narcissistic. He is. There's no other way around it. I'm going to cut to the chase. And to be successful like that, most really successful people are narcissistic. But he's 100% a narc. 100%. It's just annoying, bro. Stop doing that. People just want answers. People want to know, why is this program declining on your hands, by the way? Why are you not adapting to the times? Answer those questions, and you can answer that on the field. You can answer that in the recruiting portal, in the transfer portal that's coming up. Like, bro, it's really getting annoying. I'm sick and tired of Dabo rage baiting the fans and saying like, oh, I don't know why we're getting held to a separate standard to everybody. You have a big ass plaque at your fucking practice field that says best is the standard. And a lot of motherfuckers are like, oh, well, he doesn't mean football. He means stuff outside of life. No, he should be meaning everything. Everything. We're the best at football. We're the best at getting guys graduated. We're the best at raising men. The best at everything. You don't get paid $11 million to be a fucking pastor. God forgive me for cursing. I'm just being honest. I'm so sick and tired of Dabo Swinney getting up here, rage baiting his fans and saying, oh, well, y'all wasn't rocking with me no way. If y'all mad about us being 1-2, you burned down with the ship and all this dumb shit. Dude, we just have expectations that you created. You got on here in August and said, we expect this team to be 16-0. We want to be the first 16-0 team. You got on here and said that, not us. Bro, like, stop it, bro. Like, and then he got on there. I'm sorry. I've been holding this in for 2 days. He got up there and said, if people expect us to win a championship every year, nobody's asking for that. That's unrealistic, Dabo. Literally, me, your hardest critic probably on the internet is me. I'll say it. It's probably me. I'm probably his hardest critic on the internet, to be honest with you. I'm not expecting you to win a national championship every year. All I ask is, can you at least be a top 12 program? In the ACC, Cam, do you think that's impossible?
Nope.
With Clemson's budget, with what they've done the last decade, is that impossible for Clemson to be a top 12 team? No, It's not. It's not. So Dabo, quit getting up here rage baiting folks. And I'm glad that the national media is calling him out on the same thing, because I heard everybody yesterday saying he's rage baiting. He's rage baiting. I heard very few people yesterday take Dabo back. Everybody was kind of like, no, Dabo, you created the standard. And again, nobody's calling for your job. That was another thing that was coming up. Nobody was saying, oh, they want me. Nobody said that, bro. Now, did I say that in 2023? Yeah, I was pissed that you was 4-4. I'm not going to lie. I was calling for your job. But right now, nobody's calling for your job, bro. Stop that bullshit. We're saying, when are you going to step up? When are you going to get back to being relevant? When are you going to get back to being a national championship program? That's all we want to know. What is it going to take? That's all Clemson fans are asking. So, Dabo, please stopped. Because allegedly you listen to people. You need to stop doing that shit, bro. He should have got up on that goddamn podium the other day and said, we're going to work on doing this better. We're going to work on getting this better. We're going to work on developing better. Cam, we have now went 0-for-2 in quarterbacks back-to-back. Cade Klubnik looks like a fucking bust. DJU was a fucking bust. And I'm almost starting to wonder, is it just Clemson at this point in the system that we're running? I'm really starting to wonder that at this point. I'm sick of Dabo trying to rage bait folks and bring out the history book from 5 years ago. I'm not saying we don't appreciate you, Dabo. That ain't what I'm saying. But what I am saying is you need to answer and be accountability, have accountability, and say, yo, this team sucks and it's my fault. It's on me. We suck right now because of me. Not getting up here saying, oh, yeah, the fans is expecting too much. No, I'm done with that. And I swear to goodness, if we lose to Syracuse this week and he gets up there and says some shit like that, I'm going to lose it. I cannot do another week of him doing that shit. Hopefully we win. I'm sorry, Mom and Daddy, for all the cursing, but Dabo pissed me off on Tuesday real bad, and I had to get that off. Cam, floor is yours, brother. I'm sorry.
Man, all I want to say before we move on is, number one, you brought up a good point about how he built the standard. But I wanted to say this too, that the difference between Clemson and Alabama is that Alabama's not meeting their standards anymore, but they had a coaching change.
Correct.
Clemson ain't meeting the same standards that the head coach built. And that's bad, bro. Usually when that happens, and I'm not saying nothing, y'all, but usually when that happens, that means it might be time. That's all I'm saying. When it happens repeatedly, like if it gets to a point, and again, he ain't going nowhere. Clemson would never fire him.
No, they wouldn't.
But if it gets to a point where you starting to go, the standard was 10 wins. That's what they always used to say. It was 10 wins. You know, they used to say win the opener, win the closer,
and
win the conference. And we ain't did none of that. You know what I'm saying? We won the conference last year, but that was it.
Yeah.
So it's like we not meeting those standards. And then also, you notice how every time people try to explain what best as a standard means is when we not playing our best. You ever notice that?
Yep.
Ain't that something, bro?
Dabo bootleg.
They try to say best as a standard. Notice, I want everybody to go look at Clemson's football Twitter right now. And I guarantee you, if you type in best as a standard, if you search it, it's after a win. Go do it. Do it. I guarantee you're not going to see, you might see it when they talk about team GPA. You might see it when they talk about graduation rates, but I guarantee you that you're going to see it after they say another Clemson championship, national championship winnings, you know what I'm saying, ACC championship winnings. When they talk about the opener, closer, state, boom, 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 guarantee you're going to see best as a standard there. You ain't going to see no, well, actually, guys, best as a standard actually means that we want you to perform your best off the field just as well as you do on the field. Like it's really about you as a human being. We just want you to be a good person. I ain't gonna lie, Dabo, you done got a couple freaks that came through the program now.
Hello.
Some of these guys really ain't the best. So this whole best is the standard stuff ain't really flying, bro. It really ain't flying if you ain't talking about winning. All right? It ain't flying if you talking about winning. Go ahead, Monzy. What you wanted to say?
Wolfer said
she was sick too. She was sick too.
Wolfer said Dabo on bullshit.
Yeah, she was sick too. Ain't that right, Mozzie? Yeah. But anyway, man, like I was saying, bro. So I mean, look, every time it's almost become a yearly tweet at this point. Yeah, they was trying to tell us last year. Dabo said best as a standard doesn't actually meet, bro. This is football, bro. This is football. This is football. Look, if Dabo, if he thinks that his primary goal in life is to build great young men. Actually, no, let me not even say that. If he thinks his primary goal in coaching football is to build great young men, go to the high school level.
Yep.
Go to one of these smaller schools.
Major. Yep. Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Take your behind over to Furman. Take you behind over to the Charleston Southern. You know what I'm saying? To one of these.
Either one. Something.
Yeah. Do if that's what you want to do, fine. But this is ACC D1 FBS P4 football. We don't do that, bro. We don't. That's not what we're looking for, bro. I said it to the chat the other day. Go look at Georgia. Go look at they team pictures that they taking. You don't see a lot of smiles in them team pictures, bro. They all about business, bro. They ain't looking for no. They ain't trying to make good young men and leaders over there. Ain't nothing wrong with trying to do that. I'm not saying that
Yeah,
because
ain't nothing
Clemson's
wrong with
won
it.
that
Yeah,
way. We've done it that way before, but they out there to play football, bro, and they trying to get to the next level, and they dying about that G on that helmet, bro. That's what they going for, man. They trying to play ball. They trying to play ball. We got people on the team right now that they don't care about that Paul, bro. They just looking for a pipeline to get to the next level.
correct.
You know what I'm saying? And that's a culture issue right now. Something's got to give. And I think you said it. I'm gonna leave it at this, and we're gonna move on. You said it best. At some point, we're gonna have to say that it might not be these players, it might be the school. It might just be the school. And honestly, I have to say this too, as a Clemson graduate, this is probably the most embarrassing month I've ever had as a Clemson alumni. First of all, the football team is bad, but that's neither here nor there. You got racists on the campus putting stuff up. You got professors getting fired for talking about races, you know what I'm saying, racism and speaking back against it. And then you got diversity and all of these other programs that they done cut from the university. You know what I'm saying? It's ridiculous, bro. It's really embarrassing right now, man. Clemson, man, you really take this from an alumni, somebody that paid tuition there twice. You awful, bro. You really disappointing all Clemson fans everywhere. Hold on. Go ahead.
I'll go ahead. But yeah, man, again, bro, it's just I think we all are just fed up as Clemson fans right now, man. We're fed up, we're upset. And yeah, I think right now, man, I think I'm just kind of at a boiling point with Dabo and his shenanigans. I'm just kind of done with it, man. Like, I'm tired of the whole "woe it's me, look what I've done for y'all. If it wasn't for me, y'all wouldn't be nothing." Like, I'm kind of getting tired of that, bro. Like, I get it, I understand it, but at the same time, dude, that's been 5 years. Them rings starting to get dusty anyway at this point. Like, bro, and I'm not trying to sound ungrateful. I'm grateful for the 2 rings that he brought us. Don't get me wrong. I ain't saying that. But what I am saying is, like, bro, you know this league is a what have you done for me lately league. Clemson has not been where they used to be at, and that's what it is. And people want to know why.
Yep.
People want to know why it ain't where it's been. Why? Since NIL has came, people want to know why. And I'm going to leave it at that. We're going to move on past the Clemson stuff. I know we spent 38 minutes on it, but I had to get them bars off. Now, Cam, let's get into some unrelated Clemson news. 2 head coaches fired. Brent Pry was fired from Virginia Tech. I think he was there for about 4 or 5 years. He was fired. And after just 15 games, Deshaun Foster fired at UCLA. First off, what is your take on both of those firings, and how do you feel about it? Like, how do you feel about? Because I'll give my take first, actually, real quick. I feel like Deshaun Foster, for one, never should have been a head coach anyway. He went from running back coach to head coach at UCLA at a program that don't really care about football like that, it seems. All their money is going towards basketball and NIL. They're in debt, from what I've heard. UCLA, and we're going to talk about this in a minute too, which job you would rather want, UCLA or Virginia Tech. We're going to talk about that in a second too. But I feel like Deshaun Foster was never given a clear chance. And guess what? He's black. So you know he ain't going to get that much of a chance. So let's just keep it real. He got cut pretty quick, but I do think he was in over his head as well. He wasn't ready to be no head coach. Now, Brent Pry, I thought his lease was too long. I thought Brent Pry should have been fired like 2-3 years ago. I'm not going to lie. Like, I thought he should have been fired. Like, Brent Pry, they were down 28-0 at home against ODU. He should have got fired at halftime. I would have told him, don't even come back out. We done. But in my personal opinion, man, I feel like both of these firings are kind of deserved, in my personal opinion, especially Brent Pry. I thought his firing was definitely deserved. But I kind of want to get your take on it. What did you think?
Yeah, like you said, Deshaun Foster never like to see, a black coach lose their job because it's already hard enough to get them.
Yeah.
But you could tell by that introduction at the Big Ten conference day or whatever. You remember that? Man. You could tell he wasn't ready for that, man. He didn't even have nothing prepared to say. And
and
again,
get up there and say, UCLA, we in LA, did he?
Yeah, he was like, you guys probably don't know much about UCLA, but we're in LA and we played football and something. It was so awkward.
Yeah,
It's
I
like he
remember
wasn't
that.
ready. You know what I mean? And
Yeah,
it might not be his fault. I mean, sometimes you gotta head coaches need to be groomed, man. They really do need to
yeah,
be prepared, you know, and he probably wasn't properly prepared. I mean, his head coach was what, Chip Kelly, right? And he took a then he took a what's it called? A demotion to
yep.
go become offensive coordinator at Ohio
Yeah,
State.
Ohio State. Yep, and now he in
And
the
then
NFL with the
yeah,
Raiders.
and it yep, then ran to the NFL. So it's like, you know, his head coach didn't really give him a chance either, really. You know what I'm saying? I mean,
Yeah,
it's I don't know, man. Deshaun Foster, again, don't know much about UCLA. Don't know. I haven't really been keeping up with them like that in the last couple of years. So I don't know, you know, all that went on with them, but that wasn't a it's not good for them, right? They quarterback, that's where Nico went, right?
Nico.
Nico
Yep.
Iamaleava. Yeah, man. I mean, that's a horrible wagon to hit yourself to. So you know, hopefully he bounced back, maybe go be a running back coach. He might get a chance one day in the future, but he wasn't ready yet. Now, Brent Pry, on the other hand, I've been saying this for a while now. Everybody in college football need to be happy that they not Virginia Tech, because that's bad, bro. That is bad. They have been awful. I mean, they
Yeah.
were bad last year. We thought they was gonna be decent last year. They were bad last year.
It almost makes you question too. I know I can't talk because Clemson sucks. It almost makes me question how good is South Carolina for real too, because they struggled with that Virginia Tech team.
Hey,
But anyway, go
listen,
ahead, get back into it.
listen. We'll get into that in a minute, actually, because I do
Yeah,
want to talk about that. But
yeah,
I thought he needed to go. It was time. I mean, it was like when they losing the games the way they losing them too, you got to go,
yeah.
man. You
I
got
mean,
to
he
go. I
got
mean, you
smoked by ODU at home, bro. It was 31-0 at one point, bro. Like,
yeah, you
you
getting
gotta get
embarrassed,
fired,
man.
bro.
That's you got to go. Your team and gave up on you. They don't believe in you. I mean, you're Virginia Tech. ODU isn't a bad program at all at this point. I mean, they seem to be pretty decent as of late, but you Virginia Tech, man, you supposed to be better than that.
Yeah,
Is he the only coach that they didn't had since Beamer
Beamer.
retired?
Didn't they have somebody else between him and Beamer? I thought.
I don't know. Yeah,
I have to look it
you
up. Go
said he
ahead,
had been there
though.
for years, so I didn't know. But
Go ahead.
regardless, I mean, Virginia Tech is in a bad place. They used to be perennial ACC powerhouses, and
Yeah,
they pretty much all but forgotten now in the conference.
yeah.
And that ain't a good look at all. So I definitely think he needed to go. And we'll see what happens to him. What's his specialty?
Yeah, Justin Fuente. That's who they had before him.
I remember him. I do remember
Fuente.
him.
Yeah,
Yep,
Justin
I remember him.
Fuente. They had
Yep.
him.
What's
And at his time, he was 74, and I mean, still better than Pry. He was 43-31 in his years, and Pry had been there since 22, and he only got 16 wins in 3 seasons, bro. 16 wins, bro. That's terrible.
That's about 5 a year.
Yeah,
So
about 4 or 5 a
they ain't
year.
even
Yeah.
bowl eligible. That's sick, man. Look, man,
Mhm.
who was I? What was I gonna say? What's his specialty, bro? What's his
Who, Brent Pry?
yeah, what's his thing? Where did he
Defense.
come
He's
from?
defensive coordinator
He
because he was
defense.
defensive coordinator, I believe, at Penn State
Really?
before. Let me check that, but I almost was. Yeah. So yeah, before he was a Virginia Tech coach, he was the DC at Penn State from 16 to 21. Yep.
So that's another one that probably wasn't even well prepared just to
Yeah.
become. Look, man, a lot of these guys.
And
I
he
mean,
might
it's
just be
tough in
one of
college
those guys where
football.
he's just a better coordinator than he is a head coach.
Yep,
He might just be
exactly.
one of those types too.
Exactly. There's way too many of them
Because he
flying
was
around.
real good at Penn State them
I think
years.
I think a lot of people don't understand. Like it takes a leader of men. You have to head coach is different from coordinator.
Coordinator,
You know what
yeah,
I'm saying?
or position
Because, I
coach,
mean,
yeah.
you gotta lead. You gotta be a leader, and really more than a leader. I mean, you got to be more than that as a head coach. You know what I'm saying? That's the CEO of the football team. Like, you're the top dog. Your word is law. You have to make every single decision. And if you don't make every decision, every outcome comes back to you regardless.
Mhm.
So being a head coach, I mean, it's nothing to slouch over. You know what I'm saying? Some people, we talk about this all the time, like just in the business world, but leading without authority. Sometimes that might just be better that might be what you better at. as a coordinator, you might be better at leading the offense and taking charge of the offense, but you might not be ready to take in charge of the whole team. You know what I'm
right.
saying? So
Mm-hmm.
that might be his thing. He might just have to go back to defense and just and go from there, because that's man.
Well, let me jump into the second part of this question. I kind of already got to it. What job do you think is actually better right now? Virginia Tech or UCLA?
I don't know, man. I mean, I don't really think neither one is really tasteful, to be honest with you. I mean, you could say UCLA might be better because they play in the Rose Bowl and they play in LA, you know what I'm saying? So they got a lot of money, a lot of research. But you say they in debt right now. So if they
Correct.
in debt, I don't even know. But then on the other side of things, you got Virginia Tech, and it might be easier to win at Virginia Tech because you ain't got to go through that Big Ten gauntlet. You ain't got to
Correct.
go through Ohio State. You ain't got to go through Oregon. You ain't got to go through Michigan. You know what I'm saying? You ain't got to go through Penn State, right? So in
Right.
the ACC, all you really got to, and you ain't got to worry about Clemson right now. So all you really got to worry about is whoever's hot that year, and it
Mm-hmm.
could be you one year. So I might even say that Virginia Tech job might be more,
I
you know what
think
I'm
it
saying?
is right now. I
It
think the
might
Virginia
be.
Tech job is more attractive for the reasons that you just said. You don't have to go through the Big Ten gauntlet. I think Virginia Tech will actually invest in football if they get a coach that they actually believe in, because that's a football first school. So I think they
Yep.
will actually like put money into football because they want to get back to the glory days too. They want to get back to being good.
Yep.
So I think they would want to invest if they have a coach they in a program that they believe in. I think them people will invest and get the money up and do all that type stuff to get them on the road. But I will say this: if UCLA starts taking football more seriously and they drop that academic standard down a little bit, because UCLA is like one of the hardest public schools in the country to get into.
Oh yeah.
Yeah, it's super hard. So if they drop that academic prestige a little bit and they start investing into football, it's not even a question. UCLA is by far a better job if they do that, which it's kind of
But
hard because Westwood's like 45 minutes away from Pasadena, and that's with traffic and all that. So the stadium's
mhm.
not on campus. That's another problem that they have. They care more about I'm a UCLA basketball fan. They care more about basketball. Even the NIL there has been hurting. Coming from
Yeah.
UCLA basketball fan, we haven't been able to get the same recruits that we used to get back in prime time UCLA days. Because of the
Yeah.
money situation I was just telling you about. So right now, I do think Virginia Tech is an actual better job to take right now, because I do feel like if they get a coach that they believe in, I think they can actually turn around. And like you said, the ACC, man, right now, I'm gonna be honest, I only see like 2-3 teams that's really like good: Miami, Florida State, Georgia Tech. Everybody else to me look mid, straight up,
But
even
you but
Louisville.
but you gotta think about it too. We talking about for the future. And
Yeah,
all
that's what
three
I'm
of them
saying.
teams ain't really got no. You can maybe say Florida State might have a better chance of having a future because they
Yeah,
got young players on their team right now. But you got Miami, who's overly relying on the transfer portal, it seemed
portal.
like at this point. And then you got Tech. They ain't gonna be nothing without Haynes King, in my opinion. They might be able
Yeah,
to reload, but I don't know what they got. I don't know what they got coming in. I know they got one of the few 5 stars that didn't go to what was it, Georgia and Texas, I think it was
yeah.
this year.
Mm-hmm.
And Clemson got the other one. But I mean, outside of that, I mean, it's really the ACC is literally whoever's hot this year.
Whoever,
That's who
yeah.
you got to worry about. You know what I'm saying? And
Mm-hmm.
so if you go to a program like a Virginia Tech and you say, look, man, I'm in it for the long haul. We're gonna build this thing. We're gonna try to build a sustainable program. We're not looking for a hot
Right.
ticket to the national championship. We looking
Mm-hmm.
for that Clemson type success, that prolonged 10 years, you know what I'm
Yeah,
saying, level 15 years level of success. That's what we want. You know what I'm saying? I think you can get that at you can get that easier at Virginia Tech than you can at a
I
at a
agree.
UCLA.
I
Yep.
agree. I agree 100%. Let's move on a
Let's
little bit to
let's
South Carolina, because you were saying something about you wanted to say something about South Carolina. They did lose to Vanderbilt this week. And I
yeah.
kind of want to talk about the SEC a little bit, and then
Yeah.
I'll let you go. The bottom tier teams in the SEC, low key, Cam, have gotten better. Like, I don't know if
Yeah.
you've noticed, Mississippi State, I think they're 3-0 right now. They're playing pretty good
That's
football.
crazy. That is
Um,
crazy.
Vanderbilt 3-0 right now. They're playing pretty good football. I don't think
Yeah.
Arkansas is undefeated. They might be. I don't know. I don't really keep up with them like that. But I've seen that quarterback they got, that Taylor Green. Arkansas, decent football team, bro. Like,
Yep.
not gonna lie. I think they play Memphis this week. The bottom tier teams in the SEC, I don't think the top tier teams are as good as they were. Like, Texas doesn't really look super, super impressive. Georgia and Tennessee look pretty good, but not like crazy impressive like they've looked in the past, like especially Georgia. They don't like these crazy impressive teams they had like in 2021 and stuff like that, but they're still good teams. Alabama, same thing. And all of a sudden, Alabama's starting to kind of get their groove back too, which I don't know if people's really peeping that. They're starting to kind of get it going. But anyway, I want to kind of just give the SEC some credit, man. I'm going to be honest, dude. I never thought I would say this. I don't think there's a bad team in the SEC right now. I'm dead serious. I might be wrong. Kentucky's probably the worst one, probably. They're probably the only one that I'm like, don't really care for. But everybody else in that conference is kind of decent right now. I'm not going to hold you. Like, yeah, that's all I had to say. But go ahead. You said you wanted to get into South Carolina. Go ahead.
Yeah, no, what you said was right, though. I mean, you got a lot of good teams in the conference. I think Ole Miss was decent. They backup quarterback went stupid last week, didn't he? Mm-hmm. Or whatever his name is, something got a crazy name, but he got a football name on him though for sure. He might be somebody to look out for real. And then Marcel Reed, they talking about him, early Heisman favorite. John Mateer, of course, a killer out there. Probably should be looking like the number one overall pick, to be honest with you, because he's playing decent too. But so you're right, man. The SEC ball is going crazy this year, but specifically when we talk about South Carolina, you might be right though, T, and it might be one of these things where this might be a Shane Beamer issue, man, because it seems like South Carolina gets that motion, they get hot, they have a really good season, and then they kind of fall off the following season. It's kind of been the Shane Beamer trend as of late, because they was really hot that year. They beat Clemson at home when they snapped a like almost 10 game losing streak with Spencer Rattler when they beat us.
Yeah,
they went. I think they finished that season like 10-3, 9-4, something like that. They were supposed to come into the following season one of the dark horse teams to potentially make a college football playoff run, an SEC championship run, and they ended up stinking it up. I think they went like 6-7 that year or something like that, or 7-5. I don't know, but they didn't meet up. They live up to those expectations. The same thing could happen here this year. Now, obviously, it all depends on the health of Lenore Sellers. Me and you said it. We've been talking about this kid for a while now. We said it in the offseason. We said it's really his show. If they don't have anything outside of him to help get them going, it's not going to work. You know what I'm saying? It's going to fall apart.
And they don't have nothing outside of him.
And it looks like they don't have nothing right now. And he's hurt. So it's not gonna be pretty for South Carolina if I don't even know who their backup quarterback is. So if it's
Luke Doty, right? Luke Doty's still their backup quarterback. Doty
is it? It's not Aaron Nolan. He left.
No, it's Luke Doty.
See,
and then he was playing wide receiver or tight end or something like that. They'll switch them back to quarterback now. So I don't know.
I don't know, man. That's why me and you said it.
South Carolina got another rough game this week. They got Missouri, who's ranked and has been playing really good.
See, good ball. So, and they got a crazy what's his name? Ahmad Hardy. They got a crazy tailback, bro. So I don't know, man. I really don't know what to say. I think a lot of it's due to their schedule. I think a lot of it's due to injury. But again, it kind of boils down to this is what it's been like for the last couple of years under these guys. And I don't think Shane Beamer's a bad coach at all. I think it would be a mistake to move on for him. Yeah. But at the same time, it's like this might be the Shane Beamer experience. This might be what it is. So
just looking at South Carolina's schedule too, it's kind of brutal after next week. They got Missouri this week. I think they're probably gonna lose. I'm gonna be honest with you. Missouri right now is a 10-point favorite. Kentucky next week at home. They should win that game. Then this is where the gauntlet starts. LSU at LSU. Then Oklahoma come to Columbia. Then Alabama come to Columbia. Then they go to Ole Miss, and then they go to Texas A&M. Dude, I don't think they win any of those games. I think those are 5 straight L's. I'm gonna be honest.
And let me tell you,
especially if Sellers is not completely 100%, and even if he is, it's gonna be brutal for them. I think that's 5 straight L's, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Let me tell you the thing about South Carolina. They always seem to manage to pull one out that they probably shouldn't pull out. So I think I'm gonna give them one. Don't know which one. I feel like I don't know for some reason I got a strong feeling it might be the LSU game because they want revenge from last year.
Yeah.
Especially if Lenoris is back. But you're right though. That's a
That
gauntlet
game
though.
is in Death Valley though, so
That's a gauntlet though, man. That's a
it's the
tough one.
gauntlet.
That's a tough
Especially the
one.
way Oklahoma's playing right now. Bama seems to have found
Oh,
their
you can't.
groove now.
Yeah,
Ole
ain't
Miss is kind of rocking right now. So I'm like Texas A&M, they look good.
tough.
Like
Tough.
that's a tough gauntlet, man. I don't know. And while we're talking about South Carolina, two prayers up to Connor Shaw. I don't know if you've seen that about dude passing out and all that, but we want to send our prayers. And I think they say he's stable though, so he good. So we glad to hear that.
That was I think that was the first thing I seen when I woke up this morning. Actually.
Yeah, me too.
Said something about it. Yeah.
That was the first thing I seen this morning. So prayers up. We glad he's doing good. And yeah, we just glad he's doing good, man. So definitely wanted to give him some praying love and some praying energy before we move forward with anything else. Sure. Now let's jump into NFL a little bit. Now we're gonna spend the hour just on college. Let's get to the Panthers a little bit. The Panthers are 2-0.
No,
I mean 0-2.
Well, I wish.
0-2. I wish. The Panthers are 0-2 right now. Coming off that game against the Cardinals. Cam, I'm gonna let you go. How do you feel about the Panthers in general in the game? How do you feel, bro?
Yeah, man.
Well, we both Panther fans, so yeah.
Yeah. So first, the first half, it was the same stuff, man. It was embarrassing. Yeah. I was on your wave, bro. I was like, man, why am I doing this? Like what? Like this is the season to take. You know, for all of you that's in a relationship, take your significant other, go to the pumpkin patch, go to the apple orchard. I'm on your time, and now it's like you gotta. If it's gonna look like that, don't even spend your Sundays. Just go on and do that. You know what I'm saying? Or if you single like me, pick up a new hobby, bro. I done started reading comic books, man. It's like I might have to find Sunday at 1:00. Might have to start picking them up, man, because the Panthers looking rough, my boy. Let me tell you. So the first half was awful, man. I mean, Bryce looked awful. I mean, he was absolutely terrible in that first half. I mean, he had 2 turnovers on the first 2 drives.
And the O-line was pretty bad too in his defense, but
O-line wasn't really hitting it, man. It seemed like the run game can't really get going. I mean, it was just bad. And I'm gonna save this one dude for last. I'm gonna save him for later because I want to talk about the positives too. The second half, I ain't gonna lie, the second half made me rethink everything. I was sitting on my floor. I was like, bro, are they really about to come back? Let me tell you. I forget what game it was last year. I think it was against the Chiefs. I saw it in Bryce Young's eyes. Mm-hmm. I was calling him Bryco Myers because he was a killer, bro. I just saw it in his eyes to where he wanted to win the game. Yeah. He was doing everything he could. I gotta give him his credit. The second half, dude was, I mean, he's top 5 in passing yards in the whole league right now just because of what he did in the second half.
Yeah, he was good in the second half.
He was amazing. 300-yard game. I think he had 3 touchdowns in the second half. I mean, Bryce, I got to give him all the credit. He did his best to bring us back into that game, and I got to give love
single-handedly that second half.
For real. I mean, we didn't have no run game. I mean, we didn't do nothing outside to help him. I got to give credit to my boy Nalo McMillan. Offensive Rookie of the Year right now.
He's been amazing.
Elite.
I was so wrong about him. When I get to my time, I'll go. But yeah, he's amazing, man.
He's really done a lot. And then we Clemson boys, I got to give my boy some love. Hunter Renfrow. I tried to tell, look, man, all you Panthers fans out there that was saying that he shouldn't even make the team. He's a starting wide receiver 2 right now on the Carolina Panthers, and he leads the team in touchdowns.
Yeah.
I mean, that's something. I know we ain't no good, but he's good, bro. This is a dude that was pretty much retired, thought he was out the league for 2 years. And now he come off the couch. You know what I'm saying? And he hooping for us. Third and Renfrow is back. You know, it's alive and well, bro. It's alive and well. And let me get to the negatives, bro. Let me get to the players. Let me get to the coaches that I don't like. First and foremost, Dave Canales, you might be in over your head. You might be in. It ain't looking good, my brother. It ain't looking good. Ejiro Evero, you lucky you black. You lucky you black. That's all I'm gonna say. You lucky you black. Cause you bad, bro. Like you really awful. Defensive players, Horn looking really good, of course.
He's having
We
a
know
really
that.
good start to his season.
Yeah,
He's been
we
really
know that
good.
he's been good. Mike Jack has been really good.
He held BTJ in place and Marvin Harrison Jr.
I mean,
He's having
hooping,
a
bro.
tremendous start to his season.
Mike Jack is looking good, in my opinion.
Yep.
You know what I'm saying? The defensive line ain't really getting it done. We need to get, you said it best last week. The rookies need to be playing more. I think bro only had 5 pass rush snaps again this week, Princely. You know what I'm saying?
Still got one sack.
I just it's they got to play more, man. Like these other guys that we got, they ain't getting it done, man. I mean,
Pat Jones need to get on the bench. DJ want him, even though he had a decent game. Bench,
yeah. I mean, it's time, bro. Let's move on. Let's get the young guys in there because this team, these guys ain't gonna make the team better, bro.
Scott
the young guys
be on that field no more.
That's what I'm saying, bro.
Or whatever his name, let him play at safety.
Exactly.
And I'm gonna tell you the truth. Number 7 been kind of disappointing too, man.
Trevor Moore.
He been terrible this year. I ain't gonna lie.
That's what I'm saying. I'm not impressed by none of these guys. But the one person I want to talk about the most, and Phony, Xavier, XS, Phony Tony, what they call him, league it. Bust. I'm calling it now. Bust. B-U-S-T. Bust. He's awful. Number one, he need to stop faking that country accent. We seen the videos, bro. It's fake. It is fake. Somebody said earlier that he's the only person to go to college and come back talking worse.
That's crazy.
Bro, I done had enough of this, man. It ain't even, and at this point, because we said it last year, we said he's a good separator. He not even doing that.
He not even doing that no more. Yeah.
I got the charts, y'all. I got the charts. He not even separating at a high level no more. All right. He's not getting it done at all. He's a bust right now. And I hate saying this about a year 2 player, because obviously they can always turn it around. But I'm looking at Nalo McMillan. He only played 2 games, and he already got half of XL's receiving yards all the time.
Yeah.
I think XL got 8 yards through 2 games. Like, you supposed to be wide receiver 2. You supposed to be wide receiver 1 because you the vet right now.
Yeah.
If anything, you've been in the system longer than all of these other guys at this point. But this is a first round pick, man. And he looking like this. Carolina, I said this last year, and I'm really mad. I said this last year. We talked about this on this pod. I said the Carolina Panthers should draft. Who did I say we should draft that wide receiver? You remember?
I can't remember. Actually, I don't remember. Was it Ladd?
Yeah, Ladd McConkey. I said the Carolina Panthers should draft Ladd McConkey, bro. I said Ladd McConkey. I said a lot of teams gonna pass up on him because he a white boy. But that boy a killer. That's a white killer right there. You know what I'm saying? He's the truth. And he hooping with the Chargers right now. I thought Ricky Pearsall would have been a good pick. And he ended up getting taken. I think he got took like a pick right before XL, didn't he? I thought didn't he go 30th to the 49ers?
Yeah, he did. Yeah, he did.
Something like that. I thought Ricky Pearsall would have been a great selection. There were a lot of players. Now, obviously, I was wrong about some of them. I said AD Mitchell would have been a good pick. He wasn't. He ain't turned out to be nothing either. But there's some of these players I feel like the Panthers, they missed on XL. And then they traded up to get him, bro.
They traded up. Yeah, that's the point.
It's like they missed on him, bro. They really
and that's 2 years in a row, too, that I missed on wide receivers because they missed on Mingo the year before him. And then you turned around and missed on XL.
They missed on Marshall Jr. before that.
Oh, yeah. So really like 3 or 4 years in a row, you done screwed.
That's what I'm saying. And then the one that they took before that was DJ Moore, and they traded him.
Yeah.
That was years before, of course, but they traded him. They let Curtis Samuel go. I mean, they haven't been good at wide receiver. I'm glad that Nalo seemed like he's panning out right now. But some of these XL ain't been a good pick. Jatavion Sanders ain't look good, bro.
He ain't look great either, yeah.
Jonathan Brooks tore his ACL. Hope he get well soon, but he looked like he might not even make it back to the Panthers team. You know what I'm saying? I mean, it's I don't know, bro. I really don't know what to say, bro. I mean, we done drafted too many busts recently, man.
Yeah.
And we still don't know about Bryce Young, and we in year 3.
Yeah, we really don't even have the full 4-1-1 on Bryce. Yeah.
So look, man, I can't. If you a Panthers fan, man, I really can't give you anything positive, bro. Outside of the second half yesterday or on Sunday, we got Atlanta at home on Sunday.
Yeah,
that's gonna show me everything I need to know because We got Michael Penix Jr. coming to town. That's a young quarterback. But the Falcons, they got a dynamic offense.
And
I know it ain't
number 2 ranked right now. Their defense is good, man.
Is it really number 2?
They're number 2. They rank number 2 in defense.
See,
all their rookies are showing up. Watts, Pierce, all of them. Walker, Billy Bowman, all their rookies showing up, bro. All of them.
And then they just picked up, what's his name, Parker Rumble, the kicker. Had like 6 field goals last week and pretty much won them the game.
Yeah.
I mean, this is something that we can't play with, man. When it like the Atlanta Falcons, this game right here is gonna show me a lot for the Carolina Panthers.
Yeah.
If you go in there, and again, you lose a game, because I'm not expecting the team to make the playoffs anyway. So you lose a game, it's whatever. But how are you gonna look in the game? Are you gonna look competitive? Are you gonna look like you did in the second half and lose a close one? Are you gonna look like you did in the first half and get blued out at home? That's all I got to say about the Carolina Panthers. Go ahead, man.
Yeah, I'll make it quick. I mean, pretty much same thing you said. I agree with pretty much everything. I want to give a shout out to Tech McMillan. I was so wrong about that kid. He is the truth. He is the truth, Cam. This kid, I mean, and again, I've talked about this before. You can see in a person's rookie year that they're going to be in the league for a long time. Tech McMillan is going to be in the league for a long time. This kid's the goods. He's going to be around for, I think he's a true wide receiver 1 in the NFL, bro. I'm not going to lie. I would put him above a lot of the wide receivers that we done had the last couple of years now. Like Excel, Mingo, like I put him above them dudes right now. After just 2 games. He had 100 yards catching. Nilo, yeah, I'm not going to lie. He earned my respect. We got a wide receiver 1 for the future. I will say that one thing I feel pretty confident about is him. He's going to be around in this league for a long time, and he's going to be a wide receiver 1 for a long time. And like I've told you before on this podcast, you can see it with rookie wide receivers year 1. And I've seen it with him in the first 2 weeks. This dude's going to be in the NFL for a long time. Like, he's going to be just fine. So I want to give him credit first and foremost. He's been absolutely spectacular. He's been one of the main reasons I've been watching the Panthers this year, because he's just so fun to watch himself. And even some of the like non-catches that he almost makes are crazy. Like he's having a tremendous start this season. Honestly, if I had to pick a rookie of the year, it low key might would be him, because he's going crazy.
Who? I don't know if it's close.
I don't think it is either. He's having a crazy season off the rip. So shout out to him. As far as the Panthers, I'm kind of with you, man. Like, I didn't expect this team to be a playoff team anyway. I expected 7 wins, somewhere around that ballpark. That's still obviously obtainable. Do I think it's going to happen? No, I don't. I'm still not sure about Bryce Young 100%. Right. Now we have 2 big parts of the O-line out for probably most of the season, in Corbett with an MCL tear, and also as well Robert Hunt with a bicep tear. Those are pretty much essentially season-ending injuries, brother. Ain't neither one of them boys coming back this year probably. So now you got 2 more holes on the offensive line where you were already struggling because we don't know how to pick up a blitz. So I don't know how the backups are going to do, but I don't really feel great about them. And yeah, I mean, again, I think the defense has showed a little bit of improvement. They're still pretty bad, but they've been a little better, especially in the last game the other day ago. They were better. I think they kept Connor under 100 yards rushing, which was I think that was the first time we kept the whole team under 100 yards rushing for the first time. I think they said since the middle of last year.
It was we was on a 200-yard rushing game streak.
200, 200, So that's what I'm saying. It was the first time
200.
We kept somebody under 100 yards in a while. I think we held them to 93 yards rushing, which for us is amazing. Yeah. So I think there are some improvements happening on defense, but still not enough, obviously. No. And I think that we got off to such a bad start. They was up 27-3 before you even blinked. So at that point, put 8 men in the box, because they run the ball. They up 27-3. You know what I'm saying? So again, so it might have been a little skewed. We'll see. But I mean, I'm kind of with you on the Panthers. I mean, you pretty much took everything I was gonna say. Essentially, that's exactly what I had in mind as well with them. I'm just kind of like,
keep in mind.
No,
I was gonna say, keep in mind they got me and you out there at linebacker too.
Yeah. Oh, the linebacker room. That white dude. I think his name Rosenboom. He stinks. Golly, he's terrible. Trevor Wallace.
I know you like to think, yo.
Yeah, he's terrible. Rosenboom is worse than Trevor Wallace, actually. I mean, he's bad.
Yeah,
He
he getting
shouldn't be
beat.
out there. But yeah, man, that's pretty much all I got with the Panthers. But we'll see. This like I'm kind of with you. This week against Atlanta is gonna tell me everything I need to know because if you get routed at home, first game of the year in Bank of America against Atlanta, I think a lot of the fans are gonna check out in week 3 and already be like it's over. I think this is a big game. This is a pivotal game for the Panthers because if you win this game, I think you give people some hope. Okay, we might can turn this thing around. If you lose this game and find yourself 0-3, and when the schedule's only going to get harder from here going forward, essentially, these first 3 games were kind of supposed to be winnable games. You go 0-3, man, it might get ugly for the Panthers pretty quickly,
real quick,
honestly. And they might be first round pick bound again, rebuilding again. Like it could be bad, man. And I agree with you 100%. I think Dave Canales is in over his head. I do. I'm not gonna lie. I think when he said that last week about, we talked about it on the podcast, but when he said that last week about I'm trying to get the young guys in, I knew then. I said this dude is over his head, bro. He ain't. I don't know if he's quite ready. Let's get into some more NFL talk a little bit. We talked about I think you want to ask me, who do you think I would have in my MVP race so far? I think that was one of the things that you wanted to bring up. Is that right?
Yeah, just I know we only 2 games into the season. Week 3 starts tonight with the Bills and the Dolphins, but just wanted to get your take on, because I feel like there's been a lot of good players across the league. I feel like I don't know, some just give me your top 3, or top 5, whatever you want to do, MVP candidates, guys that you think right now, if the season ended today, who would you give the award to?
Okay, so obviously for me at least, I'm not gonna lie, some may agree with this, some may not. I think Justin Herbert got to be up there. He's been spectacular at the beginning of the season. He's beat Patrick Mahomes. He's played really well. I don't think he's had any turnovers. Let me see. Yeah, 0 turnovers, 5 touchdowns. He's been really good. I would have him up there. I also as well would have your boy Lamar up there just because he's been really good too. Josh Allen's been really good as always. I'll probably put him up there. I cannot believe I'm fucking saying this, and I want to fucking slap myself in the face.
Yeah, man.
Daniel Jones looks fucking good. Oh, my God. I feel sick saying that shit. Oh, my God. But Daniel Jones looks good, bro. I got to give him credit. Like, I can't sit up here and hate on him. He looks good right now, bro. I'm not going to lie. Like, I got to be honest. Like, I can't hate. He looks very solid right now. Like, I think he's like top 5 in passing yards right now. Like 6 touchdowns, 0 picks. Like, he's been tremendous. Like, I cannot believe I'm saying that. And the Colts could potentially be 3-0 this week because I think they play who do they play? They play somebody I think they should beat. I can't remember who.
Yeah, who did they play?
I feel like they play somebody they should beat. Yeah, Daniel Jones is second in the lead in passing yards right now, bro. Almost 600 yards passing, bro. They
got the Titans this week.
So that's a very winnable game for them. I'm not gonna lie, bro. I gotta put Daniel Jones up there too, bro. Yes, that's right. I gotta put Daniel Jones up there, bro. He's playing incredible. I'm not no hater, bro. Like I said, I'm not no hater. I gotta give that nigga credit, bro. He's playing tremendous right now. I gotta be honest. But again, that goes back to who did I want the Panthers to hire when they hired Frank Reich? Shane Steichen. I was on this podcast stomping for Shane Steichen. And folks didn't want to hear me out. And I think this makes Anthony Richardson, I think his career in Indianapolis is cooked. If Daniel Jones keeps this up, it's cooked. Oh, Baker Mayfield's another good one that needs to get thrown in the hat as well. He's been absolutely spectacular. And he's really been good in the clutch too as well. But yeah, I think those are the ones I would have in this order probably. I think Herbert 1 right now. I think Herbert's just playing tremendous. I probably would have Lamar 2. I probably have Allen 3, and I probably have Daniel Jones 4, bro. I'm not gonna lie. Daniel Jones, he been hooping, bro. I gotta give that nigga credit, bro. I'm not gonna lie.
Yeah, that's a good list. And you spitting facts on all of them guys.
Yeah,
that's probably my list. I would have at 4, if I had to do a top 5, so at 5, I'm actually gonna go. I'm gonna say I go Daniel Jones at
Yeah.
5. You know what I'm saying? I think he does absolutely deserve some kind of credit right
Yeah.
now
He been
because
going
he's been
crazy, but I
hooping.
gotta give him credit. He been going crazy.
At 4, I'm gonna go Josh Allen. You know what I'm saying? I think he's awesome, but last week he didn't do nothing. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
That which ain't his fault. I mean, James Cook went crazy, so
Yeah, James
that
Cook went
just
crazy.
yeah.
He probably gonna do nothing tonight playing against the Dolphins in a few minutes. They
That's
ain't
what.
gonna do
Yeah,
much because
yeah.
they suck. But go
He
ahead.
might not have to do nothing. But he should still be in the mix for sure.
Yeah.
At 3, I'm gonna go Lamar Jackson. I
Yeah.
think Lamar's been incredible this year, of course. At 2, I'm actually going Justin Herbert.
Yeah.
Because I think Herbert has been outstanding as well. And like you said, no turnovers. He's been great. And at number 1 for me, I actually got Baker Mayfield at number 1 right now
Yeah. Baker been going. Yeah, he's had a
because
good
he's
season this
been
year.
really good.
He's been
really good.
I
He's
had the
been
same
good.
top 5, maybe in a different order, but
Yeah,
same top 5 essentially. Yeah.
yeah. That would be my my little MVP ladder right now.
Yeah.
So y'all keep that in mind. Last question, I guess, if you ready to move on.
Yeah.
If you yeah, let's talk a little bit more about, just got a little quiz for T. We
Yeah.
talking we talking career paths, all right? So we ain't
Yeah.
really got a name for this game yet, but I got a couple players here for Tony that that I want to just name off they career journey, and I want to see if he knows, if he can name the player. He
Yeah.
might get him, y'all, because he know ball, all right? So
I do.
y'all bear
Yeah.
with us. Y'all bear with us. T, don't look in the comments because they probably
I'm
gonna know
not.
it quick.
I'm not gonna look in the
Yeah.
comments. No, I'm
Yeah,
not
don't
gonna.
let all right, so
Y'all don't say nothing either.
so the first and y'all can think about it as well, but the first player I have for you, all right? So I'm not gonna give you the years. So all of these players are active, all right?
Okay. All these players.
So
Okay.
so these 4 should be pretty easy.
Okay.
I'm not gonna give you the years, but I'm gonna try to give you like a fun fact or something like that too when you
Okay.
answer the question. All right. So this first player started with the Eagles, then he went to the Colts, then the Commanders, then the Rams, then the Chiefs, and then the Vikings. Who is this guy?
Who? Fuck.
So he's
Okay.
played on, how many teams is that? 6? So he's played on
Yeah.
6 teams.
Can I at least get a college that the person went to?
Nah, it'd make it way too easy if I give you the
Okay.
college.
Really? All right.
Yeah,
Say the teams
yeah.
again in order.
So Eagles,
Okay.
Colts.
Drafted by the Eagles. Colts.
Yep. Then went to the Colts, then the Commanders, then the
Commanders.
Rams,
Damn.
then the Chiefs, and the Vikings.
Is this person currently on the Vikings?
Yeah.
Okay. Give it to me one more time.
Gotcha. So Eagles,
Okay.
Colts,
Okay.
Commanders,
Okay.
Rams,
Okay.
Chiefs,
Okay.
and Vikings.
Okay. I'm not looking at the comments. I'm not gonna look at the comments at all. And he's currently with the Vikings.
Yep, currently with the Vikings.
Is it offense or defense?
Offense.
It's obviously.
I give you a
hold on. Yeah, go ahead. Give me a hint.
I was gonna say
I'm not looking at the comments, by the way, so I'm not even looking over there. So just a heads up. Because I'm really trying to think. Hold on. Did this person almost win an MVP at one point in their career?
Yep, so it did.
Carson Wentz. I just thought about it because he's starting tonight.
That was that was the hint I was gonna give you.
On and think about it.
Yep.
Okay,
That was the hint.
I remember him going to the Eagles and the Colts, but I forgot that he did some stints like with the Commanders and all that. Yeah, that's Wentz.
That was the hint I was gonna give you is that he almost won MVP.
Okay. That's
But I figured
it took me a little while, but I got it. Yeah.
But you see why the college would be easy, because he like one of
2 or 3
gave
players.
It
away. I'd have known immediately if you told me to call. Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. All right. So the second player, this is just 2 teams. All right.
Okay. This should be
Browns and Texans.
Okay, is this in order? Browns and Texans?
Yeah. Browns, then Texans.
And he's a current player.
Current player. Yeah, all these players are current players.
Okay,
Active.
Browns and Texans. So he started his career, was drafted by the Browns, and now he's with the Texans.
Yeah.
Okay, defense or offense?
Offense.
Browns. What the fuck? Why am I drawing a blank? I don't know why I keep wanting to say Deshaun Watson, but it's the other way around.
That's the opposite.
Yeah, exactly.
Yeah, that's the opposite.
Browns and then Texans, and he's on the offense. Hold on. No, Nico Collins was drafted by. Nico Collins was drafted by Houston from Michigan, right?
Yeah. Yeah, he's only been on one team.
Only been on Houston. Okay. It's obviously not Stroud. It's not. Oh, you said Browns and it's easy. That's Chubb, ain't it?
Yeah, Nick Chubb. Yeah.
I didn't even think about it. Yeah, it's Chubb. I don't know why.
Nick Chubb.
Yeah.
Yep. Nick Chubb. That's right.
I keep getting with them now. Yeah.
Yep. Then the next one.
This is harder than I thought. What the fuck? Go ahead, though.
Yeah, because there's a lot of players to think about.
Like, what the?
Yeah.
But yeah, go ahead, though.
So the next player I got for you is so Raiders.
Okay.
Cowboys. Browns. Bills. And then Raiders.
Oh, that's easy. That's Cooper.
Yep, Amari Cooper.
And technically, that was easy. I thought about that off rip. That was Cooper.
I forgot he retired too. So technically, he didn't even go back to the Raiders. Yeah.
Yeah.
And then last one for you. So Panthers.
Okay, this should be easy. Let me sit up. Panthers.
Steelers. Chargers.
Oh, that's easy. Dante Burntman Jackson. Yeah, that's easy. I knew that. Yeah. I had to think 5 seconds about that one. Dante Burnt-ass Jackson. Yeah. He still got me blocked on Twitter. Yeah, that was an easy one.
Yeah.
And then I had one more. He made a play the other night ago in that Chargers game.
That's the Dante Jackson experience, man.
Yeah. You know, he up and down. They was saying that about him and the Steelers too. That was a good game. Yeah. I like that. I got next week I'm coming with ones for you. That shit was hard, low key. I was like, "Oh shit!"
I got one more for you.
Give me one more. Give me one more.
I got a wild card for you.
Okay.
So this one, so he just recently retired. So he been out the league for a couple years now, but he's still well known though. Okay.
Okay.
So Cardinals.
Drafted by the Cardinals. Okay.
Vikings.
Okay.
Steelers.
Say it one more time. Oh, hold on. I think I know what it is. Say it one more time, but I think I know who it is. Is it a cornerback?
Yeah.
Okay, I think I know what it is. But go ahead, though.
Yeah. Cardinals, Vikings, and Steelers.
Is it Patrick, what's his name? Peterson?
Yep. Yeah. Patrick Peterson, P2.
Patrick Peterson, Yeah, I knew as soon as you said Cardinals, I said, oh, hold on.
Yeah,
you know what? He's one of those players that like low-key had like a good career. That it doesn't really get talked about much. But he low-key had a good career.
No, when you really boil it down to it, in a way, he kind of had a Hall of Fame-ish career.
Yeah, he low-key did.
He's a 3-time first-team All-Pro. He got 8 Pro Bowls, and he was named to the 2010s All-Decade team. So he probably should be in there.
Hold on. Before we end the podcast, let me get one more subject off. Give me like 7 more minutes, and we'll get off.
Oh, yeah, go ahead.
We got to talk about Steve Smith comments he said about Charlotte real quick. I don't know if you've seen that. Oh, you didn't hear about it? Oh.
Smitty?
Oh, yeah, Smitty. Yeah, real quickly, not even 7 minutes. I'll give it like 3 minutes. Long story short, he got on Cal Bailey's show on Monday after the Panthers game and pretty much was like, Charlotte full of a bunch of soft-ass fans. They fair weather. They just give up. Da-da-da-da-da-da. Pretty much almost like ragging on Charlotte sports fans. And also, you know, he's like a Panther bootlicker too. And kind of taking the Panthers back like, oh, y'all need to stick it out with them, da-da-da-da-da-da. Essentially. I wish I could give you more details in it. I know it's at the end of the podcast. I didn't like that. I didn't like that because I feel like Panthers fans have been pretty loyal to stick through this shit they've been going through the last 7 or 8 years.
Yeah.
I don't think that's fair for him out of all people talking about loyalty, if we're going to be really honest, if we want to get in personal life. Like, so he might want to chill out on that. No, I'm just saying, he's talking about, all that and being fair weather fans. You need to be a strong weathered husband, brother. So, yeah, like, I don't know. I just didn't like that.
Dang,
Especially coming
Smitty.
from him. Like, I didn't like that.
Yeah, he got to stop that, man.
I heard him the other week though, and I was like, I heard him on Cal Bash. I was like, I don't, and maybe it's because, man, let me apologize because he might be in that situation, right? Really be affecting his mental health because he don't seem,
yeah,
he don't seem right. Like, I'm just being honest. Steve
Yeah.
Smith just seemed angry ever since that whole cheating allegation happened over the summer. So maybe he's really going through it with his wife situation, and it's tough. You know what I'm saying? When you're going through something with your girl, I understand it. Trust me, I do. But like, you feel me? I don't know. I just felt like that was kind of out of line, especially for you to be a legend of the city and come out and pretty much say like, "Oh, Charlotte full of fair weather fans and they soft and you supposed to be one of the few faces of the city when it comes to sports." I felt like that was jacked up for Steve Smith to do. But maybe we'll jump into that more next week. But I wanted to bring it. I thought you knew about it.
No, I ain't heard about it, bro. I didn't know. Like I saw somebody say something earlier about him saying something on the show, but I didn't know I didn't know that's what he said. I didn't know what it was about. I seen people was mad at him though for sure, cause I mean Smitty got to understand. I don't know anybody besides myself that's actually like actively trying to leave the fan base. You
Yeah, exactly. Like I joke around and something be like, "Boy, I'm about to go be a Rams fan," because I do like the Rams. You know that I like LA. I like the Rams. You know what I'm saying? Like I do. I've been like the Rams for like the last like 5 years though, for real. So there ain't even nothing new. Like how you kind of pull for the Ravens, I kind of pull for the Rams on the side the same way. Like, you know what I'm saying? So like,
I mean,
but I ain't never leaving the Panthers for real.
No.
Like, I'm really gonna stop pulling for them. I just be joking around for real.
At this point, everybody need to have a second team. If you're a Panthers fan, you need to have a second team, bro.
Yeah,
like this, it's not good for your mentals.
Yeah,
it's not good for your mentals to pull for this team. After what we've been going through for the last 7 years, bro, it's not good for you. You got to have a second team to watch. Just another team to, even if they good, even if they just mid, just have another team.
When I watched, who's that played that good game last week? Yo boys. When I watched the Ravens and the Bills in week 1, it like they was playing a completely different sport than the Panthers. I'm not even
exactly.
It don't even look like the same sport, bro. When two good teams play against each other, we don't even like we playing the same sport, bro. I'm so serious.
It's different, bro. It's so different.
We don't even like we playing the same sport, bro.
That's why it's like I always put it like this. I say Clemson, that's my collegiate team.
Yeah.
My mid-major, you know what I'm saying, semi-professional team is the Carolina Panthers, and then my professional team is the Ravens right now. Because when you watch the Panthers, it's not watching the Panthers, it's never a smooth game. I don't know when the last time we won a game just from the start of the first quarter to the end of the fourth. When the last time you seen the Panthers do that? Like actually win a game? It might have been.
I felt like that Falcons game last year, they was pretty good. But they still gave up 37 points in that game.
I would say, wasn't it close?
Yeah, it was. Yeah.
That game, I'm talking about a game. I'm not saying it got to be a blowout, but what I'm saying is
where they just handled business from start to finish.
Business.
I get what you're saying. We ain't seen that in years, if that's the case.
I think the last time we seen it, as crazy as it sounds, when we started, what was that, 4-0 with Darnold that year? That was the last time we seen
3-0. It, bro. Yeah, I remember that.
Yeah. That was the last time we seen it, when we actually handled business from start to finish. Ever since then, we'd have been in close. The difference between the two teams that I watched, like I said to you last week, we haven't seen the Ravens lose a game by more than 7 in the Lamar Jackson era, like ever, I don't think.
Yeah.
Versus the Carolina Panthers, we ain't seen them win a game by more than 7 in I don't know how long.
Yeah, it's ridiculous. Hey, before we go, actually, I'm going to give you one. I was going to say it for next week, but it's on my mind right now. I'm going to give you one, guess a player, and then we're going to get off. Okay? We got, I think Buddy played. So he played for the Vikings. Bills, Texans, and Patriots.
Oh man, I ain't gonna
Current
get this.
player, of course. That
So
shit
he
hard,
currently
ain't
play
it?
for. I definitely ain't gonna get it if he currently play for the Patriots. Vikings, Bills, Texans, Patriots.
Yep.
Defense,
Offense.
offense. Vikings, Texans, Bills. No, Vikings, Bills.
Vikings, Bills, Texans, Patriots.
Offensive player.
Yep. Don't look at the comments.
Oh, I ain't got them on.
Okay.
Vikings, Bills, Texans, Patriots. He played for the Patriots right now.
Yep.
Offensive player.
Yep.
Is it ooh,
That shit hard, ain't it?
Vikings, Bills, Texans, Patriots. I don't
Offensive
know
player.
nobody.
Yeah, you do. You know this person.
I know him,
Yes.
and he play offense right now. He played for the Patriots.
Yep.
Is it oh boy. I'm trying to think. Is it bruh? Hold on, I'm blanking
I
real
told you that
bad.
shit hard, ain't
That's
it?
hard. When you on the spot, it's hard, bruh.
Yeah, I'm telling you.
I should know this player for real.
You definitely know this player, nigga.
Vikings, Bills, Texans, Patriots. And he currently playing for the Patriots right now.
Yes.
All right, so he gotta be. Hold on. I know he ain't no running back.
Nope.
Yeah, I know he ain't no running back. I can tell that. Boy.
I cannot believe you haven't got this yet.
I'm tripping, bro.
He's in the news huge right now. This shit giving away.
In the news.
I don't fuck with you. His girlfriend sings that.
I'm slow, bro.
Yeah.
I'm slow, bro.
Stephon Diggs, congratulations on your fifth baby mama, brother.
I'm slow,
congratulations.
Bro. I'm slow, bro.
That's how it make you feel, bro. I ain't lying.
I'm slow, bro. I forgot.
Stephon Diggs,
I don't know why I couldn't. Because I was thinking, I was like, I know it ain't no quarterback. I know it ain't no running back. I was thinking wide receiver, tight end, but I couldn't think. I was like, I can't be no tight end that bounced to 4 different spots because he would have been out the lead by now.
Yeah.
Dang,
and what
bro, I forgot that guy
was Houston because he was only there for a year.
Yeah, that's what that. So I was. What threw me off is I should have got that because that's exactly where he went. Yeah, because I wouldn't even think because I was trying to think. I was like, I should have known who he was if he started with the Vikings. But dang, that's a good one, bro. You got me on that one.
Yeah,
that's a
good one. Me on the ones. It was tough for me too.
That's a good one. That's a good one.
Yeah, but we'll do some more next week, man. Listen, man, appreciate y'all love and support. Another really good episode. This was probably the funnest episode we've done in a while. Like I don't know if the Dabo thing just had me that heated, so I had that much fun with it. But I enjoyed it tonight, bro. Tonight was a good one, bro. Tonight was a really good one, man.
No doubt, man. We kept y'all on here for an hour and a half, but
with 187 people in the building too. Shout out to y'all. Y'all held 107. It's still 187 people in here right now. Like y'all went crazy tonight, and y'all was showing love. And y'all was in the comments. We love it. We appreciate y'all, bro. Very good episode. And we'll be back Tuesday this week coming up for real. So good episode, man. Again, definitely enjoy it. Like I tell you all the time, I wouldn't want to do this podcast with nobody else but my brother. So I appreciate you, Cam, as always, brother.
Absolutely, man. Appreciate you too, man. I'm glad we on this thing, man.
Yeah.
Like I said, y'all tune in every week, man. We'll be back on Tuesday.
Yep, Tuesday we'll be back. Yep.
Yeah, that's what we're gonna be back on. But y'all take care, man. Y'all enjoy this game, man.
Yep. Y'all enjoy the game. Enjoy y'all's weekend. Stay safe. Stay healthy. And y'all have a good time, man. Y'all enjoy, and we'll see you.